Hey Hoopers. Okay, so I'm going to teach a tutorial on the 3-beat weave. I actually just made the tutorial for the 3-beat weave and I uploaded it to YouTube, but when I checked it a couple minutes later, it only uploaded a minute of it and I had already deleted it off my phone because I was running out of storage. I wanted to teach another tutorial. Anyway, so let's do this again. Not that you know it's again, but for me it's again. Okay, so I can't believe I'm actually teaching a 3-beat tutorial. 3-beat weave tutorial, because when I was learning how to do it, it was probably one of the most frustrating tricks that I've ever learned. And I remember all the tutorials that I was watching, people were doing a great job explaining it, but it was still confusing and I didn't want to teach a tutorial that would be confusing. But I think I can do it now in a way that you guys will understand. I'm going to take it very slow. And the reason why it's so hard is because you have two hoops doing two different things on both sides of your body, and your brain doesn't, understands what the movements are, but doesn't know how to make your hands do what they're supposed to do because you're crossing sides so much. So it just takes habit. Once you figure out what the moves are, you just gotta practice them very slow until it just becomes habit and you know how to do it. Just like shoulder hooping, like you don't even think about doing that anymore, you just do it. So you just gotta make it become habit. So this is a 3-beat weave. So the way it's different from a 2-beat weave, which is a prereq for this, you need to know how to do a 2-beat weave first. This is a 2-beat weave. So there are two differences. One is, you see how with the 2-beat weave, my left arm is crossing over my right arm, and my right arm never crosses over my left arm, unless you do it the opposite way, and then your left arm or your right arm is crossing over your left. But anyway, so one arm is on top the whole time. So with a 3-beat weave, each arm is going to have a chance to be the top arm. So that's the first difference. The second difference is with a 2-beat weave, it's in your fingers the whole time, and with a 3-beat weave you do this spin on your thumb, and the spin allows the other arm to have a chance to be on top. See? Right over left, left over right. Okay, so the most difficult part with this is doing the spin with one hand and then figuring out what to do with the other hand while it's on the other side of the body. So we're going to break it down, do it one hand at a time, and I suggest practicing with your less dominant hand first, because once you get the movement down with your less dominant hand, it won't be easy, but it'll be easier to put the movements together because you'll be more comfortable with it. So for the record, the green hoop will always be my left hand, the white hoop will always be my right hand, so that way when I'm doing the move, when the hoops are together, you'll be able to easily see which hand's doing what. Okay, so I'm right hand dominant, so I'm gonna start out with my left hand. So do a regular weave. We're gonna know how to do that. So with the left hoop, as it's crossing over to the right side of your body, it will do the thumb spin always on the right side. Never on the left side, always on the right side. The right hoop will do the thumb spin on the left side. So as your hoop is coming over, it's on my right side now. So as it's coming up, I'm gonna stick my thumb in there like this and lift my fingers up so that it's able to spin on my thumb. So that's the thumb spin. So come over, stick my thumb in, let it spin. 1, 2, and then you grab it like this, circle up, and then bring it back into your regular weave. See? Thumb in, fingers up, palm facing out, fingers on your side, and then grab it, bring it over. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, grab. 1, 2, grab. So, see that? 1, 2, grab. 1, 2, grab. From the front. 1, 2, grab. 1, 2, grab. 1, 2, grab. Show you from this way. 1, 2, grab. 1, 2, grab. 1, 2, grab. All right. So that's with the left hand. Get comfortable doing that with both sides. So I'll show you again with the right side. Same thing. The right hoop, you're gonna always do the thumb spin on your left side. Okay? So start doing your regular weave. As it's coming up on your left side, stick your thumb in, lift your fingers up so that you're like waving high, and let it spin on your thumb. So again, for like 2 little beats here. 1, 2, grab. 1, 2, grab. Thumb in, fingers up, grab. Thumb in, fingers up, palm facing away from you. 1, 2, grab. 1, 2, grab. 1, 2, grab. So I'll show you from this side. 1, 2, grab. 1, 2, grab. I'll show you from the side. 1, 2, grab. 1, 2, grab. Spin on my left side. Spin on the left side. Okay, so that's what you're doing with each individual hoop. So putting them together, this is where it gets difficult. So we're gonna break it down very slow. And it's going very sloppy at first, but that's all right, because you'll get it once you figure out what to do. So green hoop, left hand, white hoop, right hand. So what we're gonna do first, just follow me. Throw your right hoop down onto your left side, and then bring your left hoop over like you're doing a regular weave. And remember the thumb spin. As it's coming up, you're gonna do the thumb spin and then grab it with the circle up. And then with your right hoop, you're gonna turn your wrist so that your thumb is leading, just like a regular weave, and you're gonna bring it over. So you're gonna you're gonna bring it over top like this, but on like your side of the hoop. So not like out here, you wanna bring it over here so that your right arm crosses over your left, okay? So it's over here, you're gonna turn it so that it comes over, carry it over, and then you're gonna do your thumb spin on this side. So as it's coming up, stick your thumb in, grab it, and then this hoop is just gonna come down leading with your thumb. You're gonna carry it over on the side of your body so that your left arm crosses your right arm. And as it's coming up, you're gonna do your thumb spin. Okay? So then you're both, you see it looks real awkward, but then you're gonna take your right arm and bring it over, crossing your left arm, spin. It's easier when you have momentum, but trust me, just take it slow first. Make sure you have room, because it'll fly off your hand and it might break something. I think I broke a light bulb when I was learning this. So have room. Okay, anyway, so, they're in the wrong hand. So start again. Right arm down, left arm over. As it's coming up, stick your thumb in, fingers up, thumb spin, grab it. Right arm, it's like this. You want your thumb to lead. So you're doing a regular weave, not a reverse weave. So thumb is always leading. It's gonna come around, cross over. Your right arm crosses over your left arm. As it's coming down, coming up, spin, grab it, over, thumb spin, over, thumb spin, over, thumb spin, over, thumb spin. So remember, if your thumb is facing like this one, so if your left hand's over here, you need to bring it over. You can't bring it over like this with your pinky leading. You have to turn it so that your thumb is leading. And then carry it over and do your thumb spin. Turn, come over, do your thumb spin. Okay, turn, come over, thumb spin, over, thumb spin, over, thumb spin, and then you'll be able to smooth it out like this. And as you can see, I have a very loose grip on this. When you first start learning, you'll probably have a tight grip, just like when you first start learning the weave. But the looser grip you have, the more fluid it will go. But don't worry about that right now until you get the moves down. Remember when you were learning how to shoulder hoop and you had to think about every single move, like pushing your chest up, push your shoulder out, back out, shoulder, chest, shoulder, while you're turning in a circle, and then it would fall, and then you put your arms out, and you're thinking, no, keep my arms in. That was real frustrating, right? Same thing with this. But now, when you shoulder hoop, you don't think about doing that at all. It's just habit. So, and that's because you practice a lot. So this just takes practice. Once your body knows what to do, you won't think about it at all. It'll just fluidly do it. Trust me. It took me a solid week to get it, so I had it every time, but I was practicing a lot. If you practice every day, you'll get it down in 2 weeks. If you practice for multiple hours a day, you'll probably get it in a few days. It took me like 5 days of solid practice. That's because I just wanted to get it. It was so frustrating. That's it. That is the 3-beat weave. Yay! And hopefully this one uploads the whole video, or I guess I'll have to try it again. Anyway, if you have any questions or comments, leave them below. If you have any other tutorial suggestions, leave them below too. And if you'd like to follow me on Instagram, my name is lyrical_flow. Thanks guys, happy hooping.